And here there are my co-authors for writing papers. You can list the co-authors. So here, for example, these co-authors are also have accounts in Google Scholar. So this is a cooperation between co-authors and you. And inshallah, I will explain about some tips about writing papers in the future if we have some enough time during the course. Okay, uh, so I explained to you some details about Google Scholar, and if any question, please feel free to ask me. I think for this lecture, it's enough. But I will be very happy if you ask me question, if anything about this course. Thank you so much. Let me back to class. If any question, will ask me. Thank you. Oh, but I forgot that. I forgot that. Let me go to session 3 PDF file. Thank you, everybody. Okay, here we have the second exercise. This is an easy exercise for you, but I think I forgot one thing in Scholar. So please let me stop sharing here. I should tell you this hint again. Okay. For example, suppose that I forgot to tell you something. For example, we wanna search for AI, for example, uh, reinforcement learning, but you want to find some books in this manner. So if you, for example, here type book, so let me correct my writings. For example, here you can see that your result will be show that some books or ebooks. For example, here it will be right book, so you can find out uh, some relevant books to your keyword. So this I forgot to tell you about how to find books or ebooks titles in Google Scholar. And another thing is that uh, sometimes maybe you can freely download some papers. For example, here you can see some links in the right corner. So maybe I can click on this link. For example, let me click to see that can I download this file or maybe this file. Yes, let me open it with Firefox browser. So there are some papers or books that can be easily downloaded or can be studying via Google Scholar, but not all of them. You can see that here. Again, here you can see that other titles have I have some problems here. Let's back to Google Scholar. Here you can see that there are not options to download via Google Scholar, but in the future I will tell you some legal ways to download papers, ebooks, and English thesis. So we will talk about that, how to access to these kinds of resources. Okay, so any question about how to find books and how to download papers via Google Scholar? Okay, thank you. So let me stop sharing. So I'm talking about your second exercise here. I tell that by using the Google Scholar, suppose that we want to find research titles on two terms. Here, reinforcement learning and robot-human interaction. So, by using these titles, first, find sample article titles published in 1998, 2005, and 2021. So you should refine and search for a specific year. Number two, find 3 review papers. Yes, so you should find some review papers about reinforcement learning and human-robot interaction. And finally, find a book title that includes these terms. So you can easily do this second exercise. Okay, if any question, please ask me about the subjects of this lecture. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, all of you, all 20 participants here in this class right now. I hope you enjoyed the course. And if any question, please ask me. If not, we can finish the course right now. Thank you everybody. خیلی ممنون از همگی. خسته نباشید. خدا قوت. ممنون از اینکه در کلاس حاضر بودید. And I hope I see you next week انشالله. خدا حافظ همتون باشه. خدا نگهدارتون. Thank you so much. ممنون از همگی. خیلی ممنونم. خدا نگهدار. خدا حافظ شما. See you next week انشالله. خدا نگهدار. خدا حافظ.